All right, this is the second part of moving on after an affair. If you're going to move on after an affair, one of the specific things that you need to do is you need to pause enough to understand yourself. Let me give a couple of examples of that. If I'm the betraying partner, I had thoughts that justified my behaviors. There's a thought sequence that allowed me to have the affair. And more often than not, the betrayed partner is asking a question like, why did you do this? It will not be sufficient to say, I don't know, or I just screwed up. There are thought sequences that you had that justify the behavior. And it's that kind of self-awareness that you need to have to help you avoid doing it again. Because if you don't do that, if you don't take the time to reflect on your why you did what you did, then in similar situations in the future, how will you know and your partner know that it's not going to happen again? So I invite you to really do a deep reflection here. And if you're the betrayed partner, I'm going to tell you there are some very specific things that are happening to you that are going to prevent you from moving on. In my research over the last 20 years, one of my specialties has been working with betrayal trauma. And what I have found with over 70, maybe even up to 80% of individuals is they experience post-traumatic stress symptoms. I talk about this in my TED Talk, The Other Side of Infidelity. And in that TED Talk, I talk about some of the common symptoms that people experience after sexual betrayal, the PTSD symptoms. I encourage you to spend a little bit of time learning about those symptoms because they are typically the barrier that prevents you from moving on after sexual betrayal. All right, thank you for taking time to watch this short video. In my next one, the third part of this series, I'm going to talk about things that you can do if you are trying to move on together to help repair the relationship. And I'll do that in the next video.